Hi, now I'm trying to join the NAMI gathering online. We went to the store because my nice one offered to purchase a fan, seeing as we're in the middle of the heat wave and there's no air conditioning. I don't even have an air fan. So we went to the store. I thought we'd return before 6 p.m., but the computer had a problem. Besides that, being really comfortable in the store because there's air conditioning, just don't want to really leave the store, and I was missing my disability card. So then I had to keep stopping and complaining about our pace in shopping. And so it's stressing living with this disability, not only mental, but also physical from the endometriosis, the cancer pain I have. I have like cramp like symptoms where sometimes I'm just really cramping and can't walk. Other times I can like jolt for or walk normal or good or semi fast for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or and then I'm really achy again. So that's what was happening at the store where I'm okay, I'm distracted with the air conditioning and it's comfortable. So the time I was trying to get here before 6 p.m. because, like I said, forming associates for me is really important in maintaining my mental stability. I get feedback from listening to others explain what is helping them in their relations with how they're coping to maintain friendly relations despite the fact that they have been diagnosed or diagnosed. But I want to be optimistic in curing our mental stability, and as that much as to say, instead of die for things, say live. So with a mental illness, I would say I was diagnosed with all these various mental illnesses, same as they were. And so when I listen to them, I feel like I'm not friendless. I feel like I'm not alone. And that is really comforting to me because that is the truth. Just because I can read their minds and try to be a better friend to predict what is going through their minds, what they need. Like, for instance, there was a male driving to the end of the Walmart lot, and he was thinking that he wants to exit the store. He's new in the area. I do not comprehend. I have no way of getting insight into his mind. So he teases me. He's like, "You should tell me there's no exit down there." I just thought, I don't know what I thought. I just thought, oh, he looks like a guy that was inside the store earlier. So I just was trying to remember if he's the guy that was inside the store earlier or not. And so he says to me, "Oh, you should have told me there's no exit down there." And I was like, "Damn, I can't read minds. I'm really sorry. I can't be a better friend to you." And that, while I was explaining just to my to myself, I was trying to I was just standing there because I couldn't walk all the length from outside the store all the way to the car. I had to stop at that corner and lean on the shopping cart because I can't continue. There was an empty shopping cart, and so I was just standing there alone. And so he jokingly said that, I should have told him, but it's like, well, I should have read your mind, but I'm a different species and I'm really sorry. And that is why, I've been the target of mental illness, is because of that very, very physical difference in the brain, in the actual brain tissue and the actual brain matter is different in me from the rest of the population of the world. So, in listening to other people explain their perception or their interpretation of what a psychiatrist tells them when they go greet in face to face with the psychiatrist, what they can, divulge in with speech in relating to themselves and to their families, to their friends, plus to the world of strangers. That is in what manner I benefit from listening to their talk, their expressions, about how the online NAMI gatherings have helped them, or the in-person gatherings have helped them. Now, I tried to go. I I was thinking of going to an in-person gathering, the peer-to-peer, because that answers more some questions I have about what drew me and kept me attending for 5 weeks the NAMI online gathering was that I was really drawn to the principles at the beginning of the gathering that are very all-inclusive, even of me who I'm not a mind reader. So immediately I felt accepted into the talks um, because the writing states that I am. So, despite the personalities or the ways of life or the ways of earning that the participants at the gathering have, despite that, the basic core principles of the unison of the agency NAMI, you know, if the NAMI is going to continue, uh, it's gotta the people that gather must adhere to the principles that are written to honor the memory, I guess, of whoever is that established those precepts as the basis for anyone who wishes to congregate together, in having those same goals in mind. So that's what I found in gathering there. I was reminded for 1 week about gratitude, and then I was reminded about, yeah, mostly that's been a big one to remember gratitude. So all the while I'm petitioning in silence or out loud, I say thank you because I have the space to petition in silence. Thank you because I have the space to petition out loud. Thank you because I feel as if, yes, I'm being thoroughly listened to uh, by whomever is not uh, pre-programmed or preconditioned to hate my voice or my image or my thoughts. Um, the NAMI gathering at the moment says my video was active there, and it said the you have it said, I forget the specific wording. It says the host will let you in. And so then I clicked leave because it had been a while. Um, I went pacing up and down the street. I went to the stop sign out there to the boulevard, um, because I had a stressful situation here with the heat wave and with my housing arrangement, the way that my living situation is, as expressed in other videos in the past. So I also attempted attending a spiritual gathering online, from Christian. I guess I don't know if it's Christian, or I guess it's not Christian. It's just spiritual and inclusive. I'm not sure, but that's on Tuesdays, and the timing uh, was not good timing because we were doing something else, going out once again in the heat to purchase whatever items we had to purchase yesterday from the store. So with all these almost 10 minutes, I guess I would consider this as my part in sharing. So instead of sharing at the NAMI gathering with those people that I could look at, I get to share this with whatever subscribers or anonymous listeners I have. I thank you for your time, for your consideration. And I don't know what draws you to listen to me or look at me, um, despite the hate. So I'm grateful for your attention. See some of you around. Oh yeah, I can't pull the phone away. It's plugged in. That too. I got my cell phone chargers. This cord. The two of them are missing. I had a long one and a short one, and then this new one. Oh, this week's. Not only clothing but also these cell phone chargers. Cords are, I don't know why not there. So anyway, been more active online, and I'm finding that the cell phone doesn't stay charged very long. So anyway, I'm really grateful for this phone too. See you around.